Hey guys, it's Al, and welcome to my channel. I'm really pleased that you're here. I can't believe that I'm actually doing this, but I decided when I was doing this venture that I was going to go all in or not do it at all. And so what I'm alluding to is the fact that I decided to quit my job, which I do regularly sometimes, when I want to reinvent the wheel. And what I mean by that is that sometimes I get the feeling that I need to test my own BS or theories, whichever way you want to go with it, and actually get back into the market in a different way and see if I actually know what I'm talking about. And it's a complicated life, and I wish I understood all of the dynamics to it, but suffice to say that I am what they call a strategy communications specialist, liaison. That's right. I'm adding liaison. And what that basically means is that I am all about communication dissemination. I live and breathe it. I don't know why, but it's always been part of my core. And part of that also is the word strategy. I am not the type of leader that you read about that can only be in that space for a limited time or kind of touch base. No, I live in this. I live in it since I was a kid, and I didn't know what it was called. And so it's kind of it's an interesting world to live in because I do really, really weird stuff sometimes where like I'll get an award one week and then get fired the next week by the same company. Like I did that in my 20s. I got, yeah, I'll tell you about that story. That's pretty good. And hopefully I get one of my friends that was there at the time to come on board and tell you a little bit more about that. But that kind of unrelenting challenger mentality has always been part of who I am. And so this channel is not going to necessarily just be reflective of that. And I'm not going to be pompous or up my own butt about, oh, follow my path because it's the right one. No, I'm going to give you what all strategy leaders should provide, which is a thorough enough explanation as to all of the different possibilities within any type of situation. But I'm going to be doing it by first putting my money where my mouth is, and you're going to be along for the ride. You're going to watch me make an ass of myself on a regular basis, get my heart trampled on by family, and betrayed by others. And that's kind of, I'm leaving that in there not as a ploy as much as inspiration for you to remember two things. One, you don't get to choose to opt out of life. Anything that you're going through is going to keep on going. It does not matter whether you want it to happen on camera or not. And so I'm going to be honest about that. And you're going to see it, Some of what makes me me is my mother. And so that's why the first episode, or the first, whatever this is called, is going to be dedicated to mothers and executive women.